Hello, how are you, my brother?
I'm fine. Alhamdulillah. How are you, sir?
I'm fine. So this is our first time we are having a meeting with each other via Zoom. So you have
Yes,
completed
sir.
your LLB and you have taken oath.
Yeah, I have enrolled under State Bar Council of Assam, Nagaland, and Mizoram,
Uh-huh.
which is basically Northeast. And I have also completed AIB,
Uh-huh.
which is right now is undertaking because in final after completion my graduation,
Mm-hmm.
then without getting the State Bar license, I
Okay.
applied for
Mm-hmm.
AIB, then I uploaded right now, but
No
it
problem.
will COP will be issued later. Yeah.
That procedure takes some time, no problem. Hmm.
Yes, sir.
So, coming to drafting, you directly want to go into drafting, or should I take a short introductory class before?
Yeah, I want some introduction as well as
Mm.
drafting also.
I'll do that. I'll bring my paper. Mm. So, for the sake of understanding, we have divided the advocates into two types: Sarpanch advocate and worker advocate.
Yeah.
Sarpanch advocate is that advocate whom the client trusts, and the client sits in front of the Sarpanch advocate. He gives the Sarpanch advocate money, he gives the documents, and he signs the Wakalatnama.
Yeah.
Sarpanch advocate himself, he may go to the court and represent the client, or he may send his worker advocates. So that is the starting point from where we have to start thinking. Then, like good sportsmen, they visualize before taking the sport in the cricket match or football match, whenever they have. Before going and playing, they visualize that, okay, I'm going into the stadium and I'm all hitting the fours and sixes and I'm getting good score for the country. So, like that, you have to visualize yourself that you are entering into the court hall, you are arguing in front of the judge, you are showing him the documents, you are telling him to come to the page numbers, and he is getting convinced by your arguments. You have to visualize inside your mind because the aeroplane, when it was made in physical form, before that, the aeroplane was in somebody's mind. Then it came on paper. Then it came on aluminum or steel, whatever was the material. So you have to win the case in your heart and in your mind first. Then you have to draft it, then you have to file it and go and argue, and then you will definitely win if you are on the truth. Then then the basic work of advocacy starts with drafting and also planning how to approach the court. For example, if you have a client who has said that somebody has physically attacked them and they are not taking FIR in the police station, you will go for criminal court with a private complaint. Previously, section 200, now BNS 223. So if there is a physical attack, then you go to the criminal court. If there is a amount is due or check has bounced or specific performance is there, legal hair suit, partition, declaration, injunction, for such things, in the rough language, you can say that if people fight with papers, you go to the civil court. If people fight with hands, they go to the criminal court. The exceptions are few, like if there is cyber crime or there is total clear-cut forgery of documents, then you go to criminal court as well. Then when do you go to the high court? In high court, there are two jurisdictions, primary and secondary. Primary jurisdiction is when any department of the government, state or central, by mistake they infringe our fundamental rights given as per the Constitution of India. So if there is infringement in fundamental rights, you go under section 223, safeguarding articles 14
Docket.
to 19. So writ petition, there are four types of mandamus, certiorari, and all. Then the second reason for which they go to High Court or Supreme Court is appeal jurisdiction. Somebody has lost their case in the civil court, but from the heart they don't want to accept that loss. They still want to contest the case. Or in the criminal court they have lost. They are going for appeal. So appellate jurisdiction is the secondary work of High Court and Supreme Court. If somebody loses in High Court, still they can go to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court is the apex court, and beyond that you can't go. Before independence, barristers were there who used to take it to UK, and there also the case used to run before independence. But now, after independence, we have established our Supreme Court in India itself. Then coming to that was to decide which court you are going to go. If he comes and says that I have applied for construction permission, but the government is not giving me permission, where will you go? Think for a second.
So can you please repeat, sir?
One client has come to you and he says
Yeah.
he wants to build a house.
Yes.
He has applied construction permission in the government,
Yes.
but the government is not giving him construction permission. What type of case, in which court you will go? Is it civil court, criminal court, high court? Which court?
Civil court. Civil court, sir.
No, no, no. Because the government department is not doing the work.
Uh,
So if the government department is not doing their duty, you go to the high court. Okay. So one person comes and says that somebody has hit him on the hand, and the police people are not taking FIR. Which court you will go?
High court.
No, no. Physical force is involved between two individual humans. So you have to
Yes.
go to the criminal court,
Civil criminal court. Yes.
file a private complaint under section BNS
And
223.
to
Hmm. Okay. Then somebody comes and says that they want a legal hair certificate. Which court you will go?
legal head certificate.
Hmm.
Family court.
Uh,
Is
you use,
executive.
yeah, and the answer is very close to accurate, but it is for civil court. In family court, usually things are related to divorce, maintenance cases, GWOP, guardians and wards, original petition. The children want to be with the mother or with the father. So GWOP, maintenance case, DVC, these things will happen in family court. And legal aid certificate you will get in civil court. In civil court, once you go, the court fees will be very high. Yeah, in the remaining courts, it's okay, okay. Then coming to drafting, when you begin drafting for your first draft,
Sir, I have a question.
oh yeah, yeah, please.
I have a question.
Hmm.
Sir, I have joined High Court, Guwahati High Court. It's been 1 month.
Okay,
So I have no experience of working in subordinate courts,
no
district court.
problem. Okay.
So is it good for me to directly join in High Court, or do I need some experience in lower court also?
No, it is not compulsory. Usually, some people say that it's necessary to come to trial court, but it's not like that. In trial court, if you go on an average, the time frame will be 3 to 5 years for you to win the case. So you must have that much patience. But in the high court, it will take like 1 to 3 years. So you will see quick results. Your client will be happy and you will be able to see the results. The method of practice in trial court is entirely different. And in High Court, it's entirely different. If you have practiced in trial court, 5 to 10% it may help you when you are doing the appellate area in the High Court. But when it comes to the primary jurisdiction writ petitions, then your practice of the trial court may not help that much. Because anyhow in the trial court you won't go against the construction permission, GHMC, HMDA, police department. You will never go against any department of the government in the trial court, usually 99% of the time. Any department, you will put a case on the department, the respondent will be departments only in High Court. So if you practice in trial court, your respondents are not Principal Secretary Home, Principal Secretary Telangana, Chief Secretary, Principal
Yes.
Secretary Municipality. So those respondents are not there. And you are not arguing with the GPs, the standing councils. You are arguing with the other private advocates if you go to civil court. If you are going to criminal court, you are arguing against the PP, public prosecutor. But when you come to the High Court, you are arguing against standing counsel, GP, government pleader. Only when it comes to home, the PPs are there. So the people who are well versed in trial court, if somebody has done 100 cases in trial court, when he does his first case in High Court, it will be entire different and new for him. And if somebody has done 100 cases in the High Court and he goes for one case to the trial court, that scenario will be very different
Complete.
for him. So it is like salt water and fresh water. That fish can't swim here, this fish can't swim there, usually. But there are very
Yeah.
few people who can manage both the things, and also it's not practical. For example, today we had a work in civil court, we had work in high court, we had work in LB Nagar court, the criminal part of that court. So if I don't have a team, I have to take a cab or drive my vehicle from this court to that court to that court. And in the trial courts, the section people may come at 3 o'clock, come at 2 o'clock, come afterwards. The files are going for check and put up. The section superintendent has not yet signed. Please wait. So usually in one court, when you go, the entire day is used. Usually. So if today I have 3 cases in 3 courts and I don't specialize, I don't have a team who specializes, it will be difficult to manage. One person can't go 3 places. It's not physically possible. It's very difficult. It might be possible, but it's very difficult. Then working style of High Court is you'll get 30 seconds to 3 minutes to argue and convince the judge. If, for
Yes.
example, you are turning your pages, judge asks you a question and you are saying you are searching for the answer and the sound of moving of the papers come. So you
Yes, sir.
usually they won't give that much time to you. They'll just call the next number. But if you are
Yes,
in
sir.
trial court, they may allow you to search for 1 or 2 minutes.
Yes,
So in high court, there is 80% of the work is on preparation. Your draft should be perfect. You have to rehearse what you are going to argue, common questions and common doubts, what you will get. You have to prepare them in advance, and mentally you have to rehearse it many times, and then you have to go. But in the trial court, it's like 20% to 30% is your homework, which you do at home, the drafting or filing part. But then when you come to the court, 80% of your energy, time, and efforts go inside the court from morning to evening. For one case, you may have to give your entire day. So the in-court work is more and time is more in trial court. The out-of-court work is less in trial court. In high courts, out-of-court preparation is a lot, and in-court work is visibly 30 seconds to 3 minutes.
yes,
The entire 8 hours you are free. You just go argue for 30 seconds, go home.
yes.
And I just got a chat. So your question is clarified. Do you have another question, or I continue with the class?
You sir, continue.
Okay. So we started with Sarpanch advocate and worker advocate. Then we went to your
Primary, secondary,
primary jurisdiction, secondary jurisdiction of High Court and Supreme Court. And then for physical fights, you have criminal court
to
usually.
criminal court,
For paper fights, we have civil court.
civil court.
For convenience, we are telling there's no such thing like a paper fight. But
Yes,
so coming to drafting, drafting is the backbone of your case. If your drafting is wrong, if say the person has stolen a paperweight, but you write that he has stolen a glass, no matter how well you argue, the case can't be won now. If you have written Ramesh instead of Suresh, there's no benefit how well you argue. So you have to be very accurate. The parties' names, the jurisdiction, and what are the items involved, what are the events involved, dates, timings, events, people's names. Then jurisdiction. For every area, we have jurisdictions. Like in Hyderabad central area, we have Nampalli Criminal Court. Then if it is Rangareddy district, we have Rajendra Nagar and LB Nagar Court. For Secunderabad, we have Secunderabad Court. So jurisdiction wise, whenever the client calls you and complains to you or asks you doubt about any criminal matter, civil matter, the first question which you have to ask is where it happened, at what time it happened, who did this to you. These are the questions on which you can decide the jurisdiction, which court it goes to. Then, in your first draft, it may take time, a lot of time for you, say from 3 hours to an entire day. So don't get disheartened. It is like learning cycling or learning swimming. Once you learn and you do your second, third, fourth, 10th draft, it becomes so easy. So after a lot of drafts, your average time to draft the case may come to something like half an hour or maybe less. Now, there is something known as cause title. Repeat the word.
court title,
Yeah. Cause title, this you will have in all the courts, in all the types of drafts. Please repeat this sentence. Cause title you will have in,
court title you will have in all the court
yeah,
and all the cases
yeah.
and
So
all the
all the petitions, yeah.
petitions.
What is cause title is the name of court followed by case number followed by party names. Cause title is the name of court, case number,
Case number,
name of
parties name,
parties. What is cause title?
the name of the court, case number, and parties name.
Perfect. So no matter whether it's a private complaint or it's a writ petition, it's a criminal petition, quash, whether it's a legal hair suit, you will have a court name, you will have a case number, party names will be there.
Yes, sir.
Now you take the data from cause title. Imagine that this is cause title. Cause title page is here. Court name is
Yes,
here. Case number, party names. Okay.
yes, yes,
Now
sir.
you fold that paper like this and write the same thing here. Here you write the court
Court
name.
name,
Here you write the
case number,
perfect. Here you write the
parties name,
perfect party names. This is your docket. This is your docket.
docket. What is docket, sir?
Docket is No problem. Docket is the last part of the case in which only the cost title things are written. I'll bring few files here. One second. Hmm. This is the criminal petition, CRLP. This is the primary jurisdiction of High Court in which you have. This is for the primary jurisdiction. This was a criminal petition in the High Court. Okay. Now, in this is the running index. What is there on what page? Then we'll come to the cause title. Every case begins with cause title and ends with docket. Please repeat the sentence. Every case begins with
Cost title
and ends
and
with.
with docket.
Perfect. So now you have the cause title here. This is the court name,
Name.
case number, parties' names. These are the petitioners. These are the respondents. This is till here you have the cause title, court name, case number, petitioner, respondents. Then let's put on the form. Court name,
Yes. Yes.
High Court
Case
for the
number.
state of Telangana. Case number.
Title.
And this is the stay petition type of petition. Here party names were supposed to be written, but by mistake they have not come here. Here is the advocate name.
Yes.
So the
Understood.
case has, now this case we have seen. I am putting it on the right side. Okay. Now this is the second case. In the second case also, how did it begin? Court name,
Court name.
case number,
Yes.
party name. How it has ended again? Court name, case number,
Case number.
party names. They must have come here. Mistake. Then advocate name and address. So now you are little bit getting aware of the starting part, ending part of the court files, petitions, drafting. Whatever you have to fill in between. But the first and last is the same. In this case, we had filed a memo. That which I have shown you was a CRLP, criminal petition. Then I think I have shown you a writ petition. Both are different type of cases. Now I am showing you a memo. Memo is something which you communicate to the court when the case is running. In memo also, what should be the first thing?
Court name.
Second thing, case number.
Case number.
Third thing, party
Party's name.
name.
Yes.
Then, where is the memo ending? The memo is ending here. The ending part of memo, what you will have to call again? DOCKET.
Docket.
What will come here?
Court name.
What will come here?
Case name,
What will come here?
parties
Party name.
name,
Advocate name and address.
advocate name.
This is a memo. That was a CRLP. That was a WP. Different things. But still,
Yes,
beginning part, ending part is the same.
same.
What is this? This is another writ petition. You are saying something in a tabular form because the list of documents are a lot of documents. So many documents we wanted to explain to the judge. So once we remove the index part, again you have the same thing, cause, title, court name,
Case
case number,
name, case
party name.
number, party.
And how is it ending? It is ending with the same data which we have brought into half page. Why we have brought into half page? Here we have to stick the code stamps. So that data we have brought here. The purpose of this is that the files have to be moved from filing section to the judge's chamber, from judge's chamber to the judge's desk, from the judge's desk again to the bench clerk. Then from there they have to go into the section Almera. So while the file moves from here to there, the people who are moving it, like the GPPP or the peons or the bench clerk, court officer, for 1 second it even comes into the hand of the honorable judges. So they want minimum information about the case without going through the pages. Whether this case
Yes, sir.
relates to my court, whether the case number, the type of case OS, WP, CRLP, CMA, CC, MC, whether that is related to what type of cases I look as a judge, and whether this court and this section is matching where the file is going in the evening, whether the type of case is matching, and party names and advocate details. If they have any doubt, they can make a phone call and ask for further documents. The purpose of the cause title and docket is to give minimum possible information to all the people in the court system, beginning from the peon to the honorable judges. Understood? In the cause title and in the docket, there is no story what happened, whether he hit with hand, whether he hit with paper, whether he used bad words, whether he did financial scam. No story is there in that. Only that case is there in this court or not. What is case number, party names, advocate phone number, address. So now you in life you don't need to learn about first page and last page of any case in any court, in any country also.
Yes.
So in the next class, we will go in the inside story of drafting, because one day if I give you a lot of information, it may overflow from your mind. You are clear about the cause title and the docket, no, till now?
Yes, sir.
Good, good, good. And how is Guwahati? How is Guwahati court? Is it the traditional old type of construction, or is it the vertical 90 degrees new building?
90 degrees.
Ah, okay, 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 okay. You have air conditioning inside the court halls?
Yeah, yeah. Air conditioning.
Okay, okay. Parking facility?
Yeah, available parking facilities. Yes.
Very nice, very nice. Mm. Is it in the center of the city or outside?
It is in the heart of the city,
Heart of the
near the
city.
Brahmaputra. Yes, sir.
Ah, 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 ah. River
Near
Brahmaputra also, it
Brahmaputra.
starts from there.
Yes, yes,
Wow. In Hyderabad also, in Telangana, it is in the center of the city, very near Charminar, and we have Musa Nadi here.
yes.
Yeah. Okay, then
Thank you,
it's
sir,
okay,
for
no?
your
It's
valuable.
so welcome. It's okay for recording and uploading, no? There's no privacy issue.
No, no problem, sir. Yeah, it will be helpful to rewatch again to
Yeah,
recall that.
exactly.
So, and I want to know, sir, you are teaching for, sir, for what purpose? Many of teacher take thesis, sir, so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want to know that also.
A lot of advocates, when you ask them to teach, usually they do not teach. What they think is that if I teach people, they will get clients and my client will go to them. So they
Yes,
are going into little bit scarcity mentality. What I think is my clients will come to me, your clients will come to you. If I teach you, my skill will also improve. And also, there is a balance of trade in the universe. If I do bad to you, bad happens to me. If I do good to
yes.
you, good happens to me. You only need not come and do the bad to me or the good to me. If I do good to you today, somebody else may do good to me tomorrow. Okay, whatever I know,
Thank
100% I will teach without hiding any information or data or knowledge. Okay.
you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.